Hi friends, so today I am going to show you how to set up a Ansible lab. Okay, so in this video I will show you how to set up a Ansible lab. So and then how to connect to master server to client server. Okay, so before I am going to show you, let me explain few things here. Let me open up my PPT, which one I prepared for you guys. Yeah, so for Ansible setup, and at least two server, like two instance we need, and like two, and can you can use more than two also for the learning purpose, like 2 and 3, that is sufficient. Okay, so in that, like suppose you have a three instance. In that three instance, like one is that control machine, like I can say that remote and master server, and two is the client machine. Okay, so then like what we have to do, what we have to generate the key on the master server, and then we have to copy that key onto the client server. you know so like I will show you how to generate and how to copy that one. And then so like we have to copy all the key on all we have to copy the key on all the client machine. Once this setup will be done, then we have to install the Ansible software, like Ansible package on the master server. Okay, so let me go to the I have a GCP. I have created the 3 instance in my GCP, Google Cloud. So you can use your AWS. Like suppose if you have your AWS account, you can use there. Like if you have Azure, you can use there. And if you have a instance, like suppose VMware, VirtualBox in your system, so in that there also you can use. You can build that you can use, like you can build the server and then you can start your work. Okay, so like how to build a virtual server, that I already uploaded a video. If you want, you can go and watch in my YouTube channel. That video is available in my YouTube channel. I will give that link in the description. Okay, so let me log into this server first. Yeah, I log into this server. Now let me log into the client machine. So I can say this is very easy to set up a Ansible lab. Like this is a cloud, that in the cloud also, like I can say too easy, like within a minute you can build your server, VM, VirtualBox, virtual machine, and then you can start the work. But if you are using the in your own system, like VMware VirtualBox, there also you can build a server within it will take 2-3 minutes. Like you have to download the ISO image and kind of things, and then you have to start the work. Okay, so this 2 is done. Now let me log into the 1. So this is my key file. So I selected the option SSH and then auth and then key file. So because I'm logging this instance through the key, which one I generated in the build time. Okay, so now you can see all server login. Okay, so fine. So let me go to my remote. So you can see this is Ansible. I will use this remote VM as a Ansible server, and then I will use this as a client VM2 and client VM1. I will use this as a client server, these two servers, client VM1 and client VM2. Okay. So first what we have to do, so first you have to, like suppose if you creating any instance, and suppose if you are building a server in your own system, first what you have to do, you have to create one user. If you are in a cloud environment, like then like you can I already using here my one username, right? Mukesh T289. Okay, so in your environment, like you can also use one user. So this is a user. I will show you, because this is see, because we need one user for this do the SSH connection, SSH connection to master to client server. Okay, so I'm going to use this user to connection establish between the master to client. Okay, so what I have to do first I have to go to the cd dot ssh. This is the hidden directory. You can see here one by default authorized key file is there, so it will by default is Google is giving here. Okay, so what I have to do, I have to create here key. I will use the command ssh hyphen keygen, and then hit enter. So see, it is asking enter the file in which like location where you want to save. So I am going to tell, like you can save in a .ssh directory. So this is inside my home directory. Okay, like enter, then press again enter. By default that parameter will take, then again you hit enter. So now let me see. Now you can see there is a two file generated. One file was there, right? That this already exists. Now you can see there is a two file is generated. One is a id underscore rsa, and one is the id underscore rsa dot pub. So pub means dot pub means this is a public public key, and id underscore rsa it is a private key. So like private key we are not sharing with the anyone. We are not giving to anyone. Even if we need to connection established to like outside external, like remote master to client, so that time also we are using the public, not we are using the private key. So this is a connection established, so master to client, so that is a kind of things external, right? So what we have to do, we have to use the id underscore rsa dot pub key. So let me say show you this key. Yeah, you can see this is a key. Now what we have to do, now let me copy this one first. Okay, now let me go to my client machine. So this is my client machine. So here also I have to go cd and dot ssh. So here you can see by default this file is here, that authorized underscore key. So what I have to do, I have to edit this file, and I have to add that key, which one I copy from the master server. Let me insert. Yeah, I copy. Now let me save and exit. So it's done. Now let me try to this server to master server. SSH. Yes, it asking. Oh, timeout. Okay, no problem. you can see now. So we connected to the client server, right? This is my Ansible server. Once we giving that SSH here, this you can see this is the master server, Ansible server. When I given the SSH, the client server name, so it's connected. Now you can see that host name is there, it's showing client VM2. So it not asking any password, any key, right? So now connection established from the master to client. So same thing we have to do with the client VM1 also. Let me restart because it's timeout error we got. So let me copy the again key. Yeah, so let me go again cd.ssh. So one file by default authorize underscore key is there. If not there, then you can create this file, you know, same like with the same permission, read write. It means that 600. Let me edit. Now let me save. Yeah, so now let me go to the master server. This is the master server. Let me disconnect from there. So you can see this is the my master Ansible master server, remote server. So now let me connect the client machine 1. Yes. Now you can see that client 1 is the connected. So this is the way you can connect the you can set up the connection established with from the master to client. Now let me come out from this server. So this is my master server. Here what I have to do, I have to install Ansible package. So let me switch to root, then yum install Ansible. So you can see, so Ansible version 2.9 it's taking, and it's a required package that all the Python related package need dependency. These are the dependencies, so that also going to install. So let me install. So it will take a few minutes to complete this process. Yeah, it's completed now. So you can see that Ansible is installed. So this is the Ansible. This video is for the Ansible lab setup. So in the next video we will start the practical. Okay. So I hope you like this video. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel, like, share, comment. Thank you.